So it's time for a bit of full disclosure here, and England are playing this afternoon, and I'm going to go into the pub and I'm going to be drinking, and it'll probably turn out to be a bit of a session. So I'm human, we're all human, these things happen. There's gonna be times when most of us will end up having a bit of a boozy session. So what are my tips? What do I do? So I think the biggest tip I could give you is preparation today, beforehand, and preparation for in advance of tomorrow, which is going to be the day when you're going to be struggling the most. So today, I always make sure that I have a really good breakfast. Today's wasn't particularly healthy. I ended up going out, so I had kind of a bit of a full English. But I would normally have something a little bit healthier, to be honest. It's an early kick-off today, so I'm not going to have lunch because I had quite a large breakfast, but I would generally have a good lunch, and if I was going out in the evening, and a juice. So this is my juice. This is a lovely a beetroot boost juice, freshly made. I'm going to drink this as soon as I finish this live, and the recipe's on the Cook Eat Enjoy website. I've also prepped the ingredients, and by prep the ingredients I mean literally I've washed them briefly under the tap because you put them in the juicer as is, pop them into a little bowl, so that tomorrow I don't even have to think about it, and I can just pop them in the juicer and make another juice drink. So I'm having a juice today, and I'll definitely have at least a juice tomorrow, and I think that's a really good tip as well, to get some vitamins in there and give your body a bit of goodness. While you're out, it would be great. The ideal thing would be to have every other drink as a water. There's lots of websites that suggest that. I live in the real world, and I plan to, but it rarely happens. So what I do is I make sure I drink plenty of water before I go out. And I make sure there's some water on the table or nearby. So I might buy a big bottle. I might just have get a glass. Or a jug or something and put it on the table, but I always make sure there's plenty of water around, and it really does help. So although I might not intersperse the drinks, I will make sure that I have plenty to drink while I'm there. And if it ends up being a long session and we end up eating out, which we may well do, then I think about what my choices are going to be. So my stomach's already, you've had loads of drink, your digestive system's always got that to cope with. It's on overload. So try to be kind to it. Try not to have anything too greasy. If you're going out for an Indian, maybe have a vegetable curry. I love dal, so I'll have a bit of dal. If you're going to have a kebab or a takeaway, instead of having a doner, have a chicken skewer, some salad on it. So try and be kind to your stomach. Think what is going to help my digestion, not hinder it. Tomorrow, so prep. So tomorrow morning for breakfast, we will probably have my version of huevos rancheros, which is Mexican style eggs. It's something that I make loads, and so I find it really easy to cook. So it's chorizo, peppers, tomatoes, onion, and some eggs. You can literally eat it with a spoon if you're really not up for it. It's not complicated. It's got a bit of spice in it, so it gets you going, but lots of nice veggies in it. You can chuck anything in it. If you're not up to something like that, then maybe some scrambled eggs. Porridge is actually really good. So if you've got some overnight oats or some porridge, that's really good for settling the stomach. Again, try not to have too much greasy food. So as much as a bacon and sausage sandwich might feel like a good idea, that's actually gonna put your stomach under even more stress. So something a little bit uncomplicated. I will have another one of my super juices. I will make sure I drink loads of water, and I've already got a couple of meals prepped. So I've got a great big fruit salad, which I won't have for breakfast because I don't really like fruit's a little bit too acidic on an empty stomach for me when I've been out boozing, basically. But I'll probably have that lunch or mid-afternoon, and then I've made some chicken skewers for the barbecue, but I've also got a veg curry in the fridge as well, so that if I really don't feel like cooking, I can just warm the veg curry up. So have those options ready. So my top tips are prep. Prep is the most important thing. Make sure you prep. Drink plenty of water, drink plenty of water beforehand, drink plenty of water during, and drink plenty of water the next day. If you eat out on the night of the boozing, then try to eat wisely, be kind to your stomach. Get tomorrow planned, get stuff in that fridge so that you don't have to think about it. It's there, it's ready, it's done for you. Eat light the following day. Don't challenge your digestive system. It's already working hard enough. You want a bit of a, not necessarily a detox, but you want to be kind to your body to give it a chance to recover. And the other thing is I would say get some fresh air. You might feel like pants, but get some fresh air. I have a dog. I have to take him for a walk and I always feel better. If you don't have a dog, try and have a walk around the block, even if you just go and sit in the garden for half an hour and, you know, and have a glass of water, but get some fresh air. Enjoy yourselves and come on England.